Howdy, folks. Today we're diving headfirst into the captivating story of Samsung, a name synonymous with cutting-edge technology and innovation. From its humble beginnings as a small grocery store in South Korea, Samsung's journey to becoming a global tech titan is nothing short of remarkable. Buckle up as we trace the footsteps of this behemoth, uncovering the pivotal moments and ingenious strategies that propelled it to the forefront of the electronics world. Samsung's rise is a testament to the power of human ingenuity and the transformative impact of technology. Hold on tight as we explore the key milestones that mark Samsung's meteoric rise to the top. Now, let's talk about Samsung's impact on its home turf, South Korea. This ain't just a company, it's a national icon, a symbol of pride and economic prowess. Samsung's influence on South Korea's economy is simply undeniable. We're talking about a company that accounts for a significant chunk of the country's exports, generating billions of dollars in revenue and employing hundreds of thousands of people. Samsung's impact goes far beyond the realm of economics. From smartphones to televisions, semiconductors to home appliances, Samsung products are ubiquitous, serving as a constant reminder of the country's technological prowess.
Our story begins in 1938, in the midst of political and economic turmoil, with a visionary entrepreneur named Lee Byung-chul. Armed with little more than a dream and an unwavering determination, I set up a small trading company in Daegu, South Korea. This modest venture, focused on exporting goods like noodles and dried fish, marked the genesis of what would become one of the world's most recognizable brands.
From those humble beginnings, Samsung embarked on a remarkable journey of growth and diversification, constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Get ready, folks, because we're about to embark on a whirlwind tour through Samsung's evolution, exploring the pivotal decisions, strategic acquisitions, and groundbreaking innovations that have shaped its destiny.
Now, the Korean War in the early 1950s left the entire nation in ruins. But amidst the devastation, I saw an opportunity, a chance to rebuild, not just my company, but my country. I knew that South Korea needed industries, needed jobs, needed a beacon of hope.
Lee Byung-chul, or Chairman Lee as he was known, was a force of nature. He had this uncanny ability to see potential where others saw only rubble. He understood that for Samsung to thrive, for South Korea to rise again, he had to diversify, to move beyond trading and into uncharted territories. Section 2, From Noodles to Textiles, Diversification and Growth. One of Samsung's first major moves after the war was into textiles. Now y'all might be thinking, textiles? That's a far cry from smartphones and semiconductors. But for Chairman Lee, it was a strategic masterstroke. Textiles were in high demand both domestically and internationally, and he saw an opportunity to capitalize on that demand, to rebuild Samsung as a manufacturing powerhouse. Samsung's textiles quickly gained a reputation for their quality and affordability, both in South Korea and beyond. This success not only brought in much-needed revenue, but also laid the foundation for Samsung's future forays into more complex manufacturing sectors. Section 3, The Chaebol Effect, Government Support and Samsung's Rise. In the aftermath of the Korean War, the government was eager to rebuild the country's economy, and they saw large, family-controlled conglomerates, known as chaebols, like Samsung, as key to achieving that goal. They implemented policies that favored these chaebols, providing them with financial assistance, tax breaks, and protection from foreign competition. This support, while controversial, played a significant role in Samsung's rapid growth. The chaebol system, while not without its flaws, provided the fertile ground in which Samsung could flourish, transforming itself from a domestic player into a global contender. And Section 4, Building a Foundation, Expanding into New Industries. Now, Chairman Lee, he wasn't content with just textiles. He knew that to truly secure Samsung's future, he needed to diversify even further. So, throughout the 1960s, Samsung ventured into a bewildering array of industries. This period saw the birth of some of Samsung's most important subsidiaries, like Samsung Heavy Industries, which would go on to become a global leader in shipbuilding. With each new venture, Samsung's empire grew larger, its foundation more solid. weaving a global tapestry, Samsung's textile dominance. In the 1970s, textiles were Samsung's bread and butter. Chairman Lee envisioned Samsung as a textile giant, controlling everything from raw materials to finished products. Samsung's textiles, known for quality and affordability, flooded global markets. Chairman Lee's vision cemented Samsung's global reputation. From oil rigs to ocean liners venturing into heavy industry. Now, Chairman Lee, he wasn't one to rest on his laurels. With the textile business thriving, he set his sights on a new horizon: heavy industry. In 1974, Samsung Heavy Industries was born, and it quickly became a force to be reckoned with. They started building massive cargo ships, offshore oil rigs, and even naval vessels. Samsung's engineers, known for their ingenuity and precision, were pushing the boundaries of what was possible in shipbuilding. Samsung's ships, known for their quality and craftsmanship, were soon sailing all 7 seas, carrying goods and connecting nations. The petrochemical push fueling Samsung's growth. Now, y'all know you need fuel to keep those big old ships moving. And Chairman Lee, he wasn't about to let Samsung depend on anyone else for that. So, he decided to venture into the world of petrochemicals, a move that would prove to be both strategic and lucrative. Samsung formed strategic partnerships with leading petrochemical companies from around the world, acquired cutting-edge technologies, and built state-of-the-art production facilities. They weren't just producing petrochemicals, they were producing the building blocks for a modern industrialized society. This move into petrochemicals was a game changer for Samsung, providing a steady stream of revenue and vertically integrating their existing businesses. Now y'all, hold on to your hats, because this is where things start getting really interesting. By the late 1960s, Chairman Lee had this inkling that electronics were the future. So, in 1969, Samsung took a leap into electronics. Their first foray? Black and white televisions. They were a symbol of modernity, a window to the world. Samsung invested in research, brought in engineers, and focused on quality. Samsung's TVs quickly gained popularity in Korea for their reliability and clarity. Now, Chairman Lee, he was a visionary leader. He knew that to truly succeed in the electronics industry, Samsung needed to master the heart of it all, semiconductors. So, Samsung went all in. They poured resources into research and development, built state-of-the-art fabrication plants, and forged strategic partnerships with leading semiconductor companies from around the world. Samsung's engineers, they were quick learners. They started producing memory chips, microprocessors, and other essential components that powered the world's computers, smartphones, and other electronic devices. Now, y'all might be thinking, television, semiconductors, that's impressive and all, but Chairman Lee, he had even bigger dreams. He wanted Samsung to reach for the stars, literally. So in 1978, Samsung established its aerospace division, a move that raised eyebrows and sparked excitement. They started small, focusing on developing components for aircraft and satellites. Samsung's engineers, they were working on some cutting-edge stuff, developing advanced avionics systems, communication satellites, and even military drones. The global aerospace industry, it's a tough nut to crack, dominated by established giants. But Samsung, they continued to invest in research and development, expand their capabilities, and forge partnerships with international aerospace companies. A new era dawns, the passing of the torch. Now in 1987, the world bid farewell to the man who started it all, Chairman Lee Byung-chul. The reins of Samsung, they were passed to his son, Lee Kun-hee.
This wasn't just a simple changing of the guard, folks. I had my own vision for Samsung, a vision that would propel the company into the stratosphere of global business.
Lee Kun-hee knew that Samsung, for all its success, couldn't afford to rest on its laurels. It was time for a shakeup, a fundamental shift in mindset. Change everything but your wife and kids, a bold vision for the future. Lee Kun-hee, he didn't mince words. He famously told his executives,
"Change everything but your wife and kids."
Now that might sound a tad dramatic, but that was Lee Kun-hee for you. He was a man of action, a leader who demanded nothing less than excellence.
I challenged Samsung's engineers, designers, and marketers to think differently, to push the boundaries of what was possible.
Quality over quantity, redefining Samsung's priorities. Now, under Lee Kun-hee's leadership, Samsung underwent a massive cultural shift. He instilled a relentless focus on quality, on building products that weren't just good, but exceptional. He knew that in the global marketplace, reputation was everything. One misstep, one faulty product could tarnish a brand's image for years.
We implemented rigorous quality control measures at every stage of the production process, from design to manufacturing to distribution. I wanted to make sure that every Samsung product that left the factory was a testament to the company's commitment to excellence.
He knew that quality, true quality, wasn't just about meeting standards, it was about exceeding them, about delighting the customer in ways they never thought possible.
Section 4. Navigating scandal and embracing globalization.
Now, Lee Kun-hee's tenure wasn't without its bumps in the road. Samsung, like any global giant, faced its share of challenges. There were corporate scandals, legal battles, and the ever-present pressure to stay ahead of the curve in the fast-paced world of technology.
But through it all, I remained steadfast in my commitment to my vision for Samsung. I knew that to compete on a global scale, Samsung had to be more than just a Korean company. It had to become a global citizen, embracing diversity, investing in research and development centers around the world, and building a truly global brand. And that's exactly what we did.
Samsung's rise to electronics dominance. The 1990s marked unprecedented growth for Samsung. Lee Kun-hee's vision was becoming a reality. Samsung products were everywhere, from New York to Paris, competing with Sony, Panasonic, and Philips, and they were winning. Known for sleek designs and crystal-clear pictures, their mobile phones symbolized style and sophistication. Samsung built a global brand, investing in marketing and sponsorships. Samsung became a global lifestyle brand. Section 2, the birth of a Galaxy. Samsung's smartphone revolution. Now hold on tight, folks, because we're about to enter the smartphone era. In 2009, Samsung dropped a bombshell, the Samsung Galaxy. This wasn't just another phone, it was a game changer. With its intuitive touchscreen, powerful processor, and sleek design, the Galaxy took the world by storm. Apple was the king with their iPhone, but Samsung wasn't afraid of competition. They knew they had a winner with the Galaxy and launched a massive marketing blitz. The Galaxy was a runaway success. It wasn't just a phone, it was a mini computer in your pocket. Samsung wasn't content with just dominating the smartphone market. They knew the future was about more than just phones. It was about connectivity, creating a seamless experience across all devices. So they diversified, expanding to tablets, smartwatches, and smart home appliances. Samsung bet big on the Internet of Things, connecting all devices to make life easier. Well, folks, we've journeyed through the decades, witnessing Samsung's transformation from a humble grocery store to a global tech titan. From those early days of trading noodles and dried fish to becoming a household name synonymous with innovation, Samsung's story is nothing short of remarkable. They've weathered storms, embraced challenges, and emerged as a true force to be reckoned with in the ever-evolving world of technology. Think about it, y'all. Samsung's products, they're everywhere. They're in our homes, our pockets, our workplaces. They connect us, entertain us, and make our lives easier in countless ways. From the smartphones we can't seem to live without, to the televisions that bring our favorite shows to life, Samsung has become an integral part of our modern world. Now Samsung, they ain't the type to rest on their laurels. They're already looking ahead, envisioning a future where technology seamlessly integrates into every aspect of our lives. We're talking about smart homes that anticipate our needs, wearable devices that monitor our health, and even self-driving cars that navigate our roads with precision. They're investing heavily in artificial intelligence, 5G connectivity, and the Internet of Things, pushing the boundaries of what's possible and shaping the future before our very eyes. They're exploring new frontiers in healthcare, education, and even space exploration, seeking to leverage their technological prowess to address some of the world's most pressing challenges.
Samsung's story, it's a testament to vision, determination, and excellence.
From Lee Byung-chul's grocery store to Lee Kun-hee's leadership, Samsung has defied expectations, breaking barriers in technology.
It's a story that inspires, reminding us that with vision and spirit, anything is possible.